Sit down. You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
There? I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? This is typical behavior for you, because you're a sovereign citizen. Take her down to the jail now.
This is kidnapping!
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
You are violating your oath!
This hearing is a perfect showcase of how quickly things can unravel when someone walks into court believing internet myths over actual law. The defendant tries to push back with classic sovereign citizen buzzwords, acting as though rejecting the court's authority will somehow change reality. Instead, it only highlights how powerless those arguments really are once tested. The judge's response was direct and firm, making it clear that no amount of pseudo-legal talk can override the actual system in place.
Take a seat.
I have a question.
In this blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
Do I have the same rights?
You want me to hold you in contempt? Sit down. In that blue chair.
Do I have to
sit down?
There?
One more time. Sit down. You are charged with one count of no operator's license, a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 plus court costs. You also are charged with one count of expired plates, also a minor misdemeanor subject to a maximum fine of $150 in court costs.
I am the authorized agent to the decedent estate. I am coming in here as the settler, and I want to settle this case.
I will enter no plea on your behalf to these charges. I've given you 3 plea options to plead.
No, I do not recognize anyone in this court.
Okay, well,
I don't recognize you or the bailiff or anybody else in this court. Then I'm just going to surrender the person to the court because I'm not coming back.
I don't know what that means.
You do know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I am not the ens legis, non de guerre.
I've been practicing law for 36 years, and what you've just said to me has no meaning to me whatsoever. So let me say it one last time, because we have other cases to handle today. If you don't leave the courtroom and go to the clerk's window and get a trial date, which is what I'm scheduling in this case, I will hold you in contempt of court and I'll have you arrested. You either go to the clerk's window now and get a trial date, or I'll have you taken into custody now. You got it? Court is now on the record in City of Conneaut versus Amber McHenry, 24 TRD 819. Ms. McHenry entered no plea to charges of no operator's license and expired plates, each of which is a minor misdemeanor, on December 17th, 2024. I scheduled it for a bench trial for January 8th of 2025. Ms. McHenry was given notice of that bench trial. I have a signed receipt in the file showing she got notice of that bench trial. Present on January 8th, 2025 was the law director along with a police officer. Ms. McHenry failed to appear. As a result of her failure to appear, I issued a warrant for her arrest. That was January 8th. It's now over a month later, February 11th, and Ms. McHenry is now turning herself in on the warrant. She is in the courtroom, and she is without an attorney. Ms. McHenry, why were you not here on January 8th of 2025?
I have a question about the case.
Ms. McHenry, sit down. This is not your courtroom. Sit in that chair.
I have a question about the case. That's not the case number that I had.
Yes, it is, Ms. McHenry. You've got other cases pending that are set for jury trial.
The original case number that I had was like TDR, like 0800 something. And
24 TRD 819.
819. Okay. I was just double checking on the case number. Can you repeat your question then? No.
Why were you not here on January 8th?
I put in an appearance and it was rejected and struck from the record, and I was sent a letter saying that I am not who I said I was. So I have a question about that because I don't understand.
This is not a discussion here. This is not a conversation. I ask a question, you respond to my question.
Judges often try to keep their cool with sovereign citizens, but this time we see one who shuts it down immediately and without hesitation. Instead of letting the courtroom turn into a circus, he draws a hard line and keeps control from start to finish. It's the kind of firm response you don't always see, and it makes this hearing stand out as a reminder that patience only goes so far when the law is being openly challenged.
Now, this is typical behavior for you because you're a sovereign citizen. At least you claim to be.
I've never claimed that.
Well, your documentation that you file, including the one you filed today that did not have a correct caption or case number on it, is indicative of that. So let me ask you, Ms. McHenry, again, why were you not physically, personally present in the courtroom on January 8th, 2025 for your trial?
I need the oath and bonds to be put for each person acting as a public official, in this case, who is acting as a public servant, to be put on the record. And I also require the indemnity bond, and I'm going to require the other bonds. I need the accounting. Please, for the record, let it be known that you exited.
I
while
did.
asking.
I exited the courtroom and asked a police officer,
Who
probation
has
officer.
the
to come
indemnity
back.
bond? Where is the bill of particulars?
The
Because
bond
I
is
did not receive it.
the warrant is being executed. You're being taken into custody. Take her down to the jail now.
I was not given the warrant.
Take her down to
either.
the jail now.
Why am I being arrested?
Take her down
For
to the
what?
jail.
What crime have I committed? Get off me. This is kidnapping. This is a false arrest.
Stop it.
No, this is a false arrest.
Okay, glad.
This is kidnapping. They're violating my rights, my constitutional rights. I put in...
I thought the Constitution didn't apply to you.
The Constitution applies to every living man and woman.
Yeah.
You are violating your oath, Mr. Iarochi.
That hearing had everything: chaos, comedy, and a judge who knew exactly when to draw the line. It's easily one of the most memorable sovereign citizen moments I've seen in a while, mostly because the judge struck that rare balance between patience and authority. Some might call him tough, others might say he was just doing his job, but either way, it made for a courtroom exchange you won't forget anytime soon. Now, let's jump into the next case, which gets just as intense in its own way.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. I'm not playing your game.
So I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to, like, I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws. Are you practicing law from the bench? Are you
You've
pleading
seen
for
other
me?
people do it.
This time we've got a judge who isn't here to play games with a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen. No long build-up, no nonsense, just a firm reminder of who actually runs the courtroom. I'll let the clip speak for itself, but drop your thoughts in the comments about how you think the judge handled it. Let's dive in.
Was trying to tell me this earlier. Mr. Lamech Thomas had an
Yes.
announcement to the court. I believe.
Yes, I would like that announcement. I was going to ask. Go ahead.
All right, so I won't be needing an attorney. I'll be representing myself as my trust. I'll be representing my trust. I wouldn't need an attorney.
Okay, what you mean by your trust?
I'm sorry.
What you mean by your trust?
My name is trademark copyright. Representing my trust when they have.
What does all that mean legally? Do you even understand what you're talking about?
Yes, ma'am. No jurisdiction. I'm not under
No, ma'am. No, sir.
jurisdiction.
Mr. Thomas, no. No. We got a president with 37 felonies, sir. He was under somebody's jurisdiction. So I don't know how you, a black man born in America, thinks that you got some stuff that's going to keep you from being under somebody's jurisdiction. All this, I done trademark my name, and
Yep.
it's
Trademark copyright.
I'm not the true man, and it's the paper man, and all that foolishness, Mr. There's none of that works. Y'all go on the internet and figure out some stuff that don't make a bit of sense. And then it hampers you because you think you know better than an attorney who's gone to school for 3 years and 4 years before that to go to college, and they figured out, and then they worked. Mr. Lynch has been an attorney. I've known him for 10 years now, at least, right, Mr. Lynch? So,
Quite,
but you think
getting close.
you think you done gone online and found some stuff, and you the trust of the straw man of the sir. You don't even understand the American legal system and how it works. But you gonna make up your own stuff because somebody done told you that this works. Same person who told you it works, it don't work. Then what kills me is y'all do stuff like, oh, and under the UCC and the maritime, y'all start quoting stuff that doesn't mean anything. I had one guy in Atlanta tell me something was under maritime law. I was like, sir, we are not even near the ocean. Maritime law is for the ocean. It's the esoteric foolishness that y'all get because y'all have done your research. No professional. You over here talking about you the trust. Okay, imagine if you walked into a hospital and they told you you needed surgery and you said, oh, no, I'm the trust. I'm not the man. I'm going to do my own surgery because I looked it up online.
I'm not the trust. I'm representing the trust.
No, mister, you don't even know what that means. What I'm saying to you is professionals work for years to learn this, to be able to represent people. You wouldn't walk into a hospital if you had a stab wound or a gunshot wound and say, oh, no, the trust is going to take care of me. I'm going to do it myself because I did some research. I am so sick of y'all thinking that attorneys don't do anything. My mom is an attorney, and one of her clients said to her, well, all you really do is, they're trying not to pay her. All you really do is talk. I can talk. Yeah, but do you know the right words in the right sequence and the right things to look up to make the talk you do make sense? No, you do not. So if you think you can replace a lawyer, go replace a doctor. Next time you get sick, go break an arm and go set it yourself. Go let the true man set it. Go do that.
It's obvious this guy came in with his mind already made up, convinced the court is some kind of enemy instead of actually listening to what's being explained. While the judge patiently lays out the basics, he keeps doubling down on the same tired lines, as if ignoring reality will change it. That overconfidence mixed with zero understanding is exactly why these sovereign citizen moments spiral so fast. Let's check out how badly he trips over his own argument next.
So if you don't want Mr. Taylor to represent you, that's fine. You are free to represent yourself. I will give you the Ferrata warning as soon as possible. But what I'm telling you is there are problems that come with that because you may be hampered by the fact of what you don't know. I'm not playing your game. So let me know. I want you to be clear that this is how this is going to go. We clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So are you entering a not guilty plea and you intend to go to trial?
What are the charges? I wasn't read the charges when I came in here. I was skipped for some.
Yeah, actually you were, because you have traffic charges and then you have an obstruction charge. Case 2024CR02581, obstruction of an officer. That's the one where you've decided you do not want the assistance of an attorney. The next case is 2021CR04186, traffic violation, which is generally a red light violation. License driving on a suspended or revoked license, count 2. No license, count 3. One of those will merge, so you won't face both of those because of the merger doctrine. So either you would have, if you were convicted, you would face either the driving on the suspended or revoked license or the no license, not both. But those are the charges that are currently pending for you.
All right, I did hear eligible for Nolo. I did hear that come about. So I'll see fit Nolo on the
Okay,
uh
but Mr. Thomas, listen to me. If you're entering a plea of guilty or nolo, we do a plea right now. If you're entering a plea of not guilty, that means you wish to have a trial at a later date. You can have a jury trial or a bench trial. If you want to do nolo on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that case now, and you can save the next case for a trial. But if you're entering a plea of nolo and you want to do that on your traffic offenses, that's fine. We can do that now.
yes, ma'am. I'd like to answer Nolo traffic offenses and not guilty for the obstruction of officer. And
Mhm.
by any chance, did that police report show up yet?
We're still pending on the
Um,
police report, Your Honor.
okay, so now that you're representing yourself, then you'll have to ask for the discovery and get that information through the Solicitor General's office. If you just write a note saying that you wish to have discovery on this case, then you drop that off at the office or mail it to them, and she'll give you all of the discovery so that you can be ready for trial. Okay?
So I go to the courthouse.
Yeah, you can do that. On the third floor, the Solicitor General's office, and you want to give them a handwritten note. You don't have to type it up or nothing. You can handwrite it that says, I wish to have the discovery. All right, Mr. Thomas, did you wish to do the traffic court now? The traffic offenses now?
I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so raise your right hand for me.
I'm not in the jurisdiction of a courthouse, ma'am.
Okay, the law has changed, which would under COVID, which allowed us to do hearings by video. So as long as you are on video with me in the virtual courtroom, you're under the jurisdiction and we can do the plea. Did you wish to continue?
No, ma'am, because I'm not under the jurisdiction. I'm in the video because I don't really know how to work this virtual courtroom setup yet. But if I need to exit video to further more speech that I'm not in a jurisdiction, I can exit the video, not the chat
Okay.
itself.
Are you entering a plea of not guilty for this offense also?
For which one?
For the traffic offenses?
No, man, that'll be a NOLO for.
No, we're not doing a NOLO. If you're not willing to do the NOLO by video, then we're not doing the plea right now. You've seen this. You've seen the people come from the jail calendar, and there was even one person in the courtroom. You've been here the whole time, so you've seen how this works. Like I said, I'm not playing your game. Either we do the plea the way everybody else has done it, or
This isn't a game. Like I don't even do court. Like I just happen to get stopped a few times in trucks that aren't mine, so I somehow get entangled with the police and the court system. But this isn't my field. But like I was saying, like it's definitely possible to do a NOLO. I'm just not under your jurisdiction. I'm representing my trust. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to. Like I do my research. I see laws. I see common laws.
okay, that is the last case. Mr. Morris will be reset to next week.
Yes, Mr.
And
Combs.
Your Honor, for clarity purposes, is Mr. Thomas's, his traffic case being a not guilty as well? That way we know how to proceed on that one.
I'm gonna enter a not guilty on his behalf because I'm not doing the foolishness today.
Man, I asked that. I'm not pled. Like you don't plead on my behalf. I don't call
Mr. Thomas, that's fine. You can ask me anything you want to ask, but I'm done. I'm not doing this. You say you want to enter a NOLO plea. I tell you how to do it. You've seen other
from the bench. Are you
you've
pleading
seen
for
other
me?
people do it, and you don't want to play the game. You don't want to follow the laws and the procedures as we have them. So I'm gonna do what I need to do, which is to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. We'll put you on a trial calendar. Thank you, sir. You are done for today.
For a moment, it almost looked like this defendant was finally starting to realize the judge wasn't buying into his sovereign citizen act. She laid out exactly why his arguments don't hold water, and you could see a flicker of hesitation, but then he doubled down with the same tired no jurisdiction line like it was some magic loophole. The confidence with which these folks stick to nonsense never fails to amaze me. Something tells me this won't be the last time we see him in court, so stay tuned for part 2 when it inevitably happens.